Hello business doers, welcome back to our videos, where we inspire you to actively engage in the development of Africa. As we start, let me ask you this question. When you think about Dubai, what picture comes into your mind? For some, it could be the Palm Jumeirah, for others, maybe Burj Khalifa, and others, maybe something else. But, have you ever wondered what picture could come into your mind when you think about Africa? I see, you may already be thinking about it. Probably what is coming to your mind might be the pyramids of Egypt in the north, or wildlife-rich savannas of Kenya and Tanzania, gorillas in the mountains of Rwanda, or beaches of Zanzibar and Seychelles, and others might be thinking of all kinds of landscapes and cultures found in Africa. What I am trying to say is that there is a lot to be discovered here in Africa when it comes to the tourism industry. For far too long, Africa has been seen as a continent of lowlife, and the rest of the world didn't want to come here. But the tides have shifted. The data from 1995 till today shows a steady increase in international tourists coming to Africa, where the international tourist arrivals in Africa have grown from 15 million to over 55 million people each year. If we consider the sub-Saharan African region alone, the tourism industry has shown to be one of the driving forces behind the economic growth in countries in that region. From a small base of just 6.7 million visitors in 1990, Sub-Saharan Africa attracted 33.8 million visitors in 2012. Revenues in 2012 amounted to over $36 billion and directly contributed 2.8% to the region's GDP. Total contribution, including direct, indirect, and induced, stood at 7.3% of GDP. The truth is, global tourism suffered its worst year on record in 2020, with international arrivals dropping by 74%, according to the latest data from the World Tourism Organization, UNWTO. This represents an estimated loss of USD 1.3 trillion in export revenues, more than 11 times the loss recorded during the 2009 global economic crisis. The crisis has put between 100 and 120 million direct tourism jobs at risk, many of them in small and medium-sized enterprises. This was a direct result of travel restrictions imposed by governments worldwide to prevent the spread of the COVID-19, they said. A report by Top Africa News states that in 2023, Africa recovered 75% of its pre-pandemic receipts. This shows that African tourism is performing better compared to the rest of the world, where the Middle East and America only recorded 70% and 68% respectively. International tourism is well on its way to returning to pre-pandemic levels, with twice as many people traveling during the first quarter of 2023 than in the same period of 2022.
North Africa, a region known for its rich history and breathtaking landscapes. This part of the continent is renowned for its cultural heritage, boasting countries like Egypt, Morocco, and Tunisia, each with its unique allure and charm. Take Egypt, for instance. The land of the pharaohs, as it's often called, is a treasure trove of ancient wonders. From the awe-inspiring pyramids of Giza to the majestic Sphinx and the breathtaking splendor of the Nile, Egypt is steeped in history that dates back millennia. As of the latest count, Egypt welcomed over 9 million tourists in the past year, a clear testament to its enduring appeal. Then we have Morocco, a country that's as vibrant and diverse as it is beautiful. From the bustling souks of Marrakesh to the serene beauty of the Atlas Mountains and the historic Medinas of Fez, Morocco offers a unique blend of Arab, Berber, and French cultures. The recent tourism numbers are a testament to this, with over 10 million travelers immersing themselves in Moroccan culture each year. Let's not forget Tunisia, a country that marries Mediterranean charm with Saharan mystery. Whether it's the ancient ruins of Carthage, the sun-kissed beaches of Jerba, or the iconic blue and white village of Sidi Bou Said, Tunisia is a gem waiting to be discovered. In the past year, Tunisia has seen a steady increase in tourism, with over 7 million visitors exploring its scenic landscapes. These figures are not just numbers, but a reflection of North Africa's magnetic pull, its ability to fascinate and captivate travelers from around the world. And these are not just tourists, but potential investors, drawn by the region's rich potential and promising growth in the tourism sector. Indeed, North Africa has a lot to offer, but so does the rest of Africa. West Africa is a region filled with vibrant cultures and natural beauty, a land where the rhythm of drums merges with the whispering winds and where history intertwines with the present. Welcome to a journey through the tourism industry of West Africa. Let's start with Ghana, a country rich in history and culture. Here, the echoes of the past resonate in the formidable forts and castles that line the coast, a stark reminder of the transatlantic slave trade. The country is also home to the stunning Kakum National Park, a tropical rainforest teeming with diverse wildlife. In 2023, Ghana welcomed over 1 million international tourists, a figure that's expected to double by 2030. Moving on to Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation and an emerging tourism powerhouse. Nigeria's tourism thrives on its cultural diversity, historic landmarks, and vibrant festivals. The ASO Rock and Zuma Rock, two naturally occurring monolithic inselbergs, are awe-inspiring sights for nature enthusiasts. Recent data shows that Nigeria's tourism sector contributed about 4% to its GDP in 2023. Next, we have Senegal, the gateway to West Africa. Known for its golden beaches, historical sites like the House of Slaves and the pink-watered Lake Retba, Senegal is a visual treat for tourists. The country saw a steady rise in its tourist visits, with numbers reaching 1.5 million in 2023. As these numbers suggest, West Africa's tourism industry is a hive of potential waiting to be tapped. Its diverse cultures, rich history, and breathtaking landscapes are a magnet for tourists from around the world. Moreover, the tourism sector's contribution to the regional economy is significant, providing employment opportunities and driving development. The positive trend in tourist arrivals and the growing global interest in African heritage and culture indicate that the future of West Africa's tourism industry looks promising. As we can see, West Africa presents a unique blend of culture and nature. East and Southern Africa, regions known for their stunning wildlife and scenic landscapes. These regions are home to countries like Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, and Tanzania. And moving towards the south, we have Malawi, Zimbabwe, South Africa, and many more, each possessing its unique allure that draws in tourists from around the world. Let's start with Kenya, a country that's synonymous with safari adventures. Kenya's tourism industry has been a significant contributor to the nation's economy, with over 2 million tourists arriving in 2023. This East African country is globally celebrated for its national parks, wildlife reserves, and the annual spectacle of the Great Migration, where millions of wildebeests, zebras, and gazelles traverse the plains of the Masai Mara. Rwanda is known to be the land of 1,000 hills. Rwanda's stunning scenery and warm, friendly people offer unique experiences in one of the most remarkable countries in the world. It is blessed with extraordinary biodiversity, with incredible wildlife living throughout its volcanoes, montane rainforest, and sweeping plains. Travelers come from far and wide to catch a glimpse of the magnificent gorillas, yet there is so much more to see and experience, like great lift valleys, epic sceneries, vibrant culture, etc. Then there's Tanzania, home to the highest peak in Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro, and the stunning beaches of Zanzibar. Tanzania's tourism has been on the rise, with over 1.5 million visitors in 2023, contributing significantly to the country's GDP. And we cannot forget Ethiopia. Ethiopia, in the Horn of Africa, is a rugged, landlocked country split by the Great Rift Valley. With archaeological finds dating back more than 3 million years, it's a place of ancient culture. Among its important sites are Lalibela, with its rock-cut Christian churches from the 12th-13th centuries. Aksum is the ruins of an ancient city with obelisks, tombs, castles, and Our Lady Mary of Zion Church. Let's not forget that this country has a history linking them with Israel, a country where Jesus Christ, the Savior of the whole world, was born 2,000 plus years ago. Moving south, we find South Africa, a country that offers a bit of everything. From the picturesque vineyards of the Cape Winelands to the golden beaches of Durban, South Africa is a diverse tourist destination. In 2023, South Africa welcomed over 10 million tourists, with Cape Town and its iconic Table Mountain being one of the most visited spots. These countries, like many others in East and Southern Africa, are investing heavily in their tourism sectors, recognizing the economic benefits and the potential for job creation. They are enhancing their infrastructure, diversifying their tourism offerings, and promoting sustainable tourism practices to protect their natural and cultural heritage. And we can go on and on. This is Africa, a continent of immense beauty and diversity waiting to be explored. Each region, unique in its own right, contributes to the rich tapestry that is Africa's tourism industry. And let's not forget, these are not just destinations for holidaymakers. They're opportunities for economic growth, job creation, and community development. We've seen the impressive numbers. In recent years, tourism has become a significant part of many African economies, and it's projected to grow even more in the near future. See, Africa has a lot to offer, and the rest of the world recognizes it, resulting in a steady increase of international tourists coming to Africa year after year. This speaks volumes to entrepreneurial ears. Opportunities in Africa's tourism industry abound. That's up to you and me to take advantage of them. Young Africans, there is a lot you can do, from establishing mega projects like hotels, apartments, and transportation, to small and mid-sized businesses that will create job opportunities for your communities. Not only Africans, but investors from all around the world. You are key to the development of Africa's tourism sector. The return is not only quick returns, but a satisfaction that comes with knowing that you have contributed to the welfare of the entire population of Africa. In North Africa, countries like Morocco and Egypt continue to draw millions with their rich history and culture. West Africa, though less known, is slowly making a name for itself with its vibrant cultural festivals and heritage sites. East and Southern Africa, with their diverse wildlife and breathtaking landscapes, remain a dream destination for many around the world. The future of Africa's tourism industry looks bright. According to the World Travel and Tourism Council, the industry is expected to create millions of jobs in the next decade. Imagine that, millions of opportunities for Africans to find employment, develop skills, and improve their livelihoods. Statista numbers show an impressive future for Africa's tourism industry. Revenue in the travel and tourism market is projected to reach $24.42 billion in 2024. Revenue is expected to show an annual growth rate of 4.98% between 2024 and 2028, resulting in a projected market volume of $29.66 billion by 2028. But this future isn't guaranteed. It requires investment, both from Africans and the global community. It requires us to see the potential in Africa's tourism industry and to act on it. Whether it's building a lodge in the Serengeti, starting a tour guide business in Marrakesh, or simply visiting and promoting African destinations, there's a role for each of us to play. As promised, here are our top 5 business opportunities that you can start with less money. You can start a travel photography business, local business tourist guide, tour operating business, compound designing business, and finally, you can venture into B&B. There you have it. For more details on how you can start any of those businesses anywhere in Africa, visit our website. I have put the link into the description below. So let's not just stand by and watch. Let's be part of this exciting journey. Let's invest in Africa's tourism industry, not just for the potential financial returns, but for the positive impact it can have on African communities and the continent as a whole. As we have seen, Africa's tourism potential is vast and largely untapped. It's time to explore this potential. And who knows, you could be part of Africa's tourism success story. We hope that this video encourages you to take action and be part of Africa's tourism success story. And we want to ask you to take a few seconds to smash that like button and share it with your friends. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so, because we are committed to producing videos like this one, and you don't want to miss out on the next one. We thank you so much for watching this video till to the end. And that's the end. We hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.